I'm walking down the street.
I do want to say to Doni and many of you in this room that over a very long career in this city, all of you have helped me and my colleagues tell the truth and to try to tell.
I may not look like you and you me, but
my head up.
I'm South Carolina, so I just
What does this event mean to you, Miss Peggy Moss?
Oh, my heart.
Happy 20th anniversary.
My heart is about loving up on my sisters. Do you know what it feels like to have your sisters in the room? Done.
and dare to be different and unique. I'm gonna be the best me I can be by letting His glory shine through. I am beautiful, I am blessed, but not just what you see in the flesh. I'm free from people, free from myself. There's
The doctor lived next door to the janitor, to the reverend, and the lawyer. We were together. Now we get so high and mighty that you create stress for your society because you don't like poor black folks either. That's a health problem. Get yourself together so I can stop being taking care of geriatric people and get back to pediatrics. I thank you, Doni, for all you've done. Let's keep doing it all the more.
letting His glory shine through. Dare to be you, dare to be me, dare to be different and unique. I'm gonna be the best me I can be by letting His glory shine through. And I dare you, I dare you, I dare you to be you.
First name's Doni, last name's Glover. In it to win it for the long haul, baby. Guess what we're talking about today? We're talking about Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street. And here to help us to do it is none other than Jacqui.
Hi.
What's up,
Excellent.
Jacqui?
The
Hit that link,
sky
man.
is everything.
Jacqui on the TV today. You got to make sure you encourage her. Hit that link. Had to call your posse. Make sure you're in there. Look at you. Look a little happy today.
I'm taking it day by day. Day by day.
Okay. Well, let's just get this on the table. What happened, Jacqui? All right. Well, fine. All right. Well,
My
Yes.
sister.
yeah. What's her name? We're gonna dedicate this show to your sister in heaven.
My sister passed August 25th of a heart attack. So it's been pretty tough on me.
But you
Pretty
still
tough on my
swinging,
faith.
champ. Look at you. Ain't you a Capricorn? Like
Yes.
like Ali. Woo.
Yes.
All right. So we glad we got you. Because
Yes. I'm pulling it together. I'm pulling it together. I'm pulling it together.
it's a process.
Yes.
It's a process. You know, they smiling down on us.
I appreciate you, Doni. I appreciate all your prayers because I know you pray for me. And I appreciate it.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Yes.
You've been there for me.
Yes.
So let's get to the beginning. So how did you start this Black Wall Street? Were you like the Harriet Tubman, modern day Harriet Tubman? You trying to save the people?
I'm trying to, yep, if you want to call it that, then that's great because I'm definitely trying to support Black business owners as much as I possibly can. And
Why?
that's very important.
Why?
Because I'm one of them. That's why it's important that we support each other and that we know about each other to support each other. A lot of times Black-owned businesses aren't known about.
We don't know what the other person does.
Exactly. And there's so much great quality service and products that are out here where we really could circulate the money within our communities if we knew more about who was out here in our communities to help us. I'm looking for Black therapists right now. Anybody know some Black therapists? I have teenagers that need therapy.
And that's very important. Therapy is a good thing. And I think our young people should be, you know, when Freddie Gray happened, Stephanie Rawlings Blake could have she could have just won my heart if she would have sent 100 Winnebagos with therapists and lined them up and down North Avenue and East Monument Street to let the people talk about the pain. Because seriously, white people go through one thing and it's like, oh my God. And they send in the therapist and they send in this and that. And it's like, okay, well, black people going through this 24/7, Hurricane Katrina every day. And ain't nobody sending us no therapist.
This is facts, true.
So we end up self-medicating. We end up acting out. We end up taking it home.
And believing that, just put it in God's hands and God will fix it. But we gotta,
Yeah, but God help those who help themselves. That's what my daddy say.
Yeah.
So if you got a problem, Stevie Wonder had a song, Problems Have Solutions.
That's really a song.
Trust and I will show. Yeah.
Okay.
Single mother trying to raise a family, but she would much rather not alone. Looking up to heaven for the answer to make a house a home. Find someone, but no one is the right one. Falls down on her knees and starts to pray. Yeah, that's a song.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right.
Oh, my goodness. Man, encourage this lady, brother. Hey, brother, you got to keep that camera still. You make me busy.
Yeah, get ready for your ride, Doni. Queen, good morning.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Strap me in. Where's my seatbelt?
Awesome.
I got 2 Capricorns this morning. Lord have mercy.
Large and in charge, baby. Large and in charge.
That's right.
Yeah. What's going on, Mama? You tell them about this awesome week you got coming up soon?
Yes.
Yes. Right. You told them to come out and they need to be proud of all those black businesses on 25th Street?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you telling them about the legacy, the history, how deep the roots go?
We ain't get there yet, but we are.
Okay. All right. My bad. I just trying to catch up. Good morning, everybody.
I think Terrence been shopping.
What you mean? Doni, you caught me, huh, baby? You caught me with my Hawaiian shirt on.
I think you've been shopping. I'd have peeped you
that's
lately.
A chocolate girl right there. Look at it. Right there, Doni. Yeah. It's still us. Good morning.
Terrence, tell me about this lady's Black Wall Street Expo and what it means to 25th and Charles.
One of the things is that Jacqui's been awesome. Me and Jacqui, we go way back. You know what I mean? Big wheels and crowns. What, Jacqui, 20 years, 25 years?
20.
So how long you been over there on 25th Street, Mama?
20, almost 22 years.
Okay, yeah. So I've been rocking over, it's 26 years. So, I seen when she first came on the block. You feel me? And, she was determined. She was focused. She had an idea and she executed, made it happen. And what's great about it is that we weren't the first. Because when you really look at the history of Baltimore City, it has such a rich Black entrepreneurial business spirit all the way through. Right now, where we're located in Old Goucher, all right, it was the largest concentration of Black business for about maybe 30, 40 years. And it just wasn't barbershops and beauty salons. There were for-profit businesses. You had Elijah Cummings and Robert DeShield. Their first office was over on Calvert Street. You had Dr. Green from Morgan, the architect. His architect firm was over there, which is one of the largest architect firms dealing with churches and urban development right now. You feel me? So we're just another piece of it. So it's really awesome when we see all the new short businesses, small businesses, big businesses, tall businesses, Black businesses on 25th Street. It really is awesome.
A lot of times people ask how many businesses are on 25th Street. I just had a conversation with a business owner in the community, and I said there are hundreds of businesses in our area, and it's like, no, it's not. I said, look, check this out. There are over 70 businesses just within the 3 blocks between St. Paul and Howard Street. Yes, there are hundreds of businesses. Right now, we're pulling together a team to do a survey of the Black businesses in that area.
Yep. You know, we did that quite a few years ago. I think 10 years ago, we went round door to door, knocking on people, talking to people, and getting a list. And, you know, it was amazing to see the penetration of businesses in Baltimore. One of the things that a lot of people are not paying attention to, which I'm going to speak a little bit more and start sharing some of these things that are not revealed to us, is that nationally, Baltimore is the one city nationally that eShip chose to actually come and figure out our ecosystem. You know, you hear me talking a lot about ecosystems because that is really the root of it all. You know, Baltimore has the most unique one, you know, said it before and I'll keep saying it. You know, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King said that if you freed the Negroes in Baltimore and Philadelphia, you would free the Negroes all over the world. You feel me? And the reason they were saying that, because this is the largest access of opportunity for ownership. You know, economically black, you can own here.
Let me give you some history, Terrence. Did you know that Baltimore had the largest population of free blacks prior to the Civil War?
Yes.
Baltimore has always been a bastion of black power. Always
been.
It's deeper than the Ravens.
Always been. You know, but one of the things, Donnie, is guess what? The chains didn't leave, though. They found a new way to put the chains on us. And it's the way that they actually handle the black business in Baltimore City. You feel me? And the sad part
is... That's why they came up with this segregation thing. It started, Jacqui, did you know segregation started maybe a mile up the street from you? In Roland Park.
Absolutely.
It started in Roland Park. Hey, Terrence, keep that camera still. I told you now.
It started, Donnie.
It started in
watch out now.
Okay.
Don't cut me off, Donnie. You know you're going to cut me off. Don't cut me off, bro.
You know it's coming.
Yeah. Normally I say cut me off.
Can y'all behave?
Yes, sir.
Play nicely.
Well, we grown men. We Capricorns. We roll. We don't be playing. This for real.
That's right, Cynthia.
Yeah. But you know what? The one thing is this, Donnie, just like you said, segregation started up the street. But guess what? It's moved downtown now, babe. It's moved downtown. Okay.
Look at the harbor. They invested in East Harbor, but they left the harbor for us.
Yeah. You know what? Ain't nobody saying nothing, man. Everybody act like they just dumb Donald. And I'm not understanding it. You know, it's every time that I turn on the TV and stuff, I see these beautiful black smart people. And I open up my social media, I see these beautiful black smart people. And then I'm not understanding why is the city in the condition that it's in, looking through our telescope.
Okay, well, see, you're about to start a fight.
No, it's just a conversation. I mean, if we don't have the reality of speaking what we need to speak when we have access, then what are we doing? Are we acting like dumb Donald? We're gonna smile and ignore it too? No, come on. You know, I spoke to my friend Ricky Vaughn. Remember Ricky Vaughn?
He had the pink suit on when Sheila announced.
Yeah, all right. You remember he ran for mayor? You remember that?
Yeah, that's why he was standing next to Sheila. Apparently, he put his support next to her.
There you go. All right. Hey, did you know that he had opened up a restaurant back up where the Diz was? You remember the Diz, Don?
The what?
Huh, Donnie?
Where?
You know the Diz?
Where's that?
It's on 29th Street. What is that? Right off of 29th Street. It was there for maybe 20, 30 years. It was definitely a cafe that was a community spot where everyone, you know, came. White, black, purple, plaid. Did business for 30 years, no problem. Ricky Vaughn owned the bricks. He went and bought the building. He bought the business. He created On Brunch, a brunch spot there. Don't you know that neighborhood ran that man out of there? This is a man that does franchise management all over the country. Hundreds and hundreds of restaurants he run. But when they ran him up there, when he was up there, guess what? They ran this cat out, man. They ran Ricky out. They ran Ricky out. The manner in reference to how they handle our black businesses, and everybody just smiles and wave, and you know what I mean? It ain't Mayberry. You know, this
was he in the Hamden part of 29th Street?
Huh?
Was he in the Hamden part of 29th Street?
You already know where he was. That's where he's at, right there by the R House.
Yeah, Hamden, them white boys like to fight. You got to fight over there.
Yeah, but you want to know what? With any fight, there's always rules. And when you actually reach out to your city to actually hold the rules down, and they bend the rules for you, I mean, they bend the rules for others and they hold the rules stern from you, it's a problem. You feel me? So that's the importance of Jacqui with this Black Wall Street, of really bringing attention to, I brought it back around, Donnie, really bringing the attention, the importance of Black business in Baltimore City. And also really identifying how many people it really touch. See, you know, our businesses touch white, Black, purple, plaid, everybody. You know, we don't just serve us, okay? But also don't we, it's not just touching them by serving them a product. It is the total piece of the energy of seeing awesome business, awesome people, and writing a new narrative for Baltimore other than the wire and all of the dope. You
Right.
feel me? And all the burnt
Absolutely.
out buildings. So it shows that we have the capacity to size up and to build, but we just need what we need. You know, we need cash. You had Naja on the phone on the other day with the restaurants. What did she say you need? What did she say she need? Donnie, cash. So the same thing for these Black businesses on 25th Street. You know, we have to get ourselves to the part that the city respects us and give us the same support that they gave Harbor East in reference to economic development.
Fells Point.
You know, we need to come uptown, baby. We need to come uptown because guess what? When you do the census of Baltimore, it's not just the people in Harbor East that are actually bringing these funds here. And matter of fact, Harbor East people aren't bringing them in because they got more than enough. It's these areas and these communities that are on the poverty register. That
Let me tell you something about Harbor
money
East.
here.
Let me tell you something about Harbor East. Hey, Terrence,
Huh?
let me get a word in on my
Go
show.
ahead now.
Harbor East is a flood zone.
Yo, but look how much money they got, bro. Yeah, they flooded it with money.
But it's a flood zone. I would not want to live over there.
Yeah, but yo, give me the money. I'll build it on stilts.
Anyway, Jacqui, come on in. This is about you and the Black Wall Street Expo. What does it mean to have people like Terrence helping you to advocate over there?
It's always good to have Terrence on my side. Terrence is a fighter, period. I'm a very quiet fighter. I do things in a kind of subtle way and to move and push things in a different direction. Where Terrence is I'm gonna punch you in your face kind of guy. No. You are. And but I can't be that person when it needs to get things, when it's time to get things done. I can't be that person. Everybody can't be the gentle one. And I need you to fight sometimes for me, T. I need you, I need to, like my girls, when it comes down to fighting, sometimes I have to throw Erin at somebody because she's gonna fight. And then sometimes I have to throw a Leah because she fights in a total different way. And sometimes they throw me. And it's good that we have each other to lean on, knowing our fighting styles.
Sometimes in my life, we all have what pain. We all have sorrows. Lean on me.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. So when I need a certain kind of fight, awesome. I go right to Terrence.
Yeah. But you want to know what the one thing is this, I got a question. If you don't mind, I'm gonna put it out, and everybody listening, chime in. If it's right, is it really a fight, or is it just acknowledgement of right?
It shouldn't have to be, but it is.
No, but I'm saying if it's right, if we're making rightful statements and we're sharing the truth, is it a fight or is it just sharing the truth?
Jacqui, I'm gonna give you a chance to come to Terrence's aid. Why are they messing with his business?
Because Terrence is he's a feisty one, and he doesn't take any shortcuts. He speaks his mind. He doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Why are they messing with his business? I mean, clearly he's dumped $100,000 to $300,000 in that backyard. Why did some little old white lady come through there talking about the music?
Because she can. That's why. Because she can. She
can
has
go
this
fall in the harbor too. Why don't she go fall in the harbor?
Because it's about power and control. And as long as they have the power and control, they try to do everything they can to stop us.
But we got a black mayor, we got a black governor, we got a black city council president, We got a black comptroller, a black majority city council. What difference do all of these political positions make if Terrence can't have a little damn music in his backyard and entertain his guests? Ain't like they selling dope. Ain't like it's the dope corner like Pennsylvania Lawns. This man's got a legitimate business. What's wrong with these people? And then they tell me vote Democrat every election. For what?
Yo.
I hear you. I agree. I've been to the backyard. I've been to the backyard events. I promote the backyard events. I love the backyard events. I call it the Ark. It's amazing.
Yeah. The Jerk Garden. Thank you so much.
The Jerk Garden.
And Doni, everybody that you called out, Doni, I've spoken to. And the sad part is this. Let's get a little historic. Can we do a little history real quick? See, Terra Cafe wasn't the first place that brought energy to that community. Back during the Chitlin Circuit, it was called the Red Door. The Red Door was a supper club where whites could come in, enjoy food and music, but blacks could only play and cook food. All right, play music and cook food. Here it is, 50 years later, 60 years later, the same energy is generated for the community. All right. And
why don't these sick people just go somewhere and just lay down and die?
No, we don't want nobody to die, Doni. That's not it.
Well, I don't want them messing with your business over something petty.
And you know what? It's not even petty.
Go down there and mess with the Stephen Smith. What's that group? The Atlas group. Remember the one that wouldn't let the black lady bring her son in when he was dressed the exact same way as the little white boy? We are sick of racists. God, we're sick of them. They make me sick.
Doni,
people do things that they feel that they can do and get away with, and as long as they continue to get away with stuff, they're going to continue to do it.
Damn racist.
That's why we need to stick together. That's why I try my best to promote the Black Wall Street, because if we all band together and there's a huge display of unity, then we can start making more noise. But we have to do it together.
Well, you want to know what the one thing is this? I understand what you're saying.
It's so tiring. We could be putting that energy on educating our children, because they tell me that our kids can't count or read.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I have Notre Maison Connects, because see, the Black Wall Street Expo is a promotion of Black-owned businesses. That's true, but it supports Notre Maison Connects youth organization, because we promote things and teach our young people things that a lot of times they're not learning in Baltimore City public school system. And I know, because I'm an educator. I'm in Baltimore City public school system. And I see our children not being able to make the connection of our heritage and the reality of what's going on in society today. They're not connected. So we teach them those things. And we have to teach our youth. We have to pour into our youth.
Well, you want to know what? Jacqui's 100% right. You know, Doni, we got TLC. We're up in Mervo. We're up in Mervo. And really all over the city in reference to really working with our youth. We're working with the Squeegee Initiative and trying to give a different direction. Instead of our kids being pawns and used just to clean up and push stuff around, really finding out and sitting down and talk. Our youth are brilliant. Finding out what makes them awesome. What do they like to do? You know, what are their dreams? You know, and equipping and positioning them that way. That's the importance of Black business also so heavy within our city. And I mean, the thing is this, the sad part is that, you know, all those people that are in this city right now, and it's a sad thing that we have no control of our youth. We have no real care for our elders. Okay. And, you know, at some point in time, a report card is due. And the question that I have is that those that are running for political seats right now, you know, when you get elected, if you get elected, all right, you don't get a box from Amazon, okay, with a cape and an S to put on your chest to make you super, okay? The problem is that guess what? You're supposed to be doing that work right now. So where are those leaders that are out there running for office? Why haven't you participated in this part of really standing up for Black Baltimore right now? You know, it's not anything, you know, because if you don't have the skill before, what's going to give it to you afterwards?
Here's the question. What leaders come and help you guys at 25th and on 25th Street?
I ain't seen nobody, Donnie. There, quick, look at me. I ain't seen no goddamn body. Not one.
I've seen people come through.
Election time.
When
the cameras come, they're going to come.
Hold up, Terrence. Let the lady go first.
I've seen people come through. People have come through. Have they done anything? That's no.
No, but they've come through,
but they have not done a single thing.
Well, Jacqui, every time they come through, what do? I tap you on the shoulder. I tell you who's coming through already. I already tell you. When you do something and the cameras say, I already tell you who's coming through. As soon as the cameras go, what happened? They gone. Do you see them when you need them? When you discuss issues and concerns? When you see programs that are being afforded in other communities and you know these people, you have a challenge, you call them, do they come? No, come on, stop playing, okay? It's a big smoke and mirrors game in Baltimore City with the Black leadership right now, and it's a shame. At some point in time, we got to call, a spade a spade, okay?
You know, I get the question all the time. They say, Donnie, when you gonna run for office? And I say, no, thank you.
And you want to know what, Donnie? A lot of people have thought about running for office, but the problem is that if you only have one, okay? If you only have one, it's a problem because it seems as though that it's so corrupted. And I mean, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, yes, it is. Okay. All right. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, what is it?
And then you get people that represent you who never come to your area. Black people.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to talk about Robert Stokes and him running out of the community meeting that was called by the seniors in action. I'm not going to talk about him with that. I'm not going to talk about him not being able to answer just two simple questions. The one question, when was you in this community last? The second question is, what have you done for this community last? All right. So when you have people that are assigned on a post.
Marion said, if you don't like these people, you got to run somebody against them.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about anybody in particular.
But is it really power?
You got to vote them out. See, we do have the power. You two alone have the power to replace anybody that you want replaced. Because y'all know me. And the three of us, I pity the fool. The election is May 14th.
Yeah, you know
As a matter of fact, you got a Black Wall Street Expo, anybody running. But see, that's the thing. Just like that man, what's his name? The city councilman that pushing these bike lanes. He ain't got no kids. And he ain't got no parents that live here. So Ryan Dorsey, that's his name. So sure, he gonna push bike lanes. He don't give a damn that traffic is backed up from North and 83 all the way to North and Fulton.
He don't care.
Because he's trying to push his no children, no parents lifestyle on legacy people who live here, who do have children, grandchildren, parents, grandparents. And we're not putting our parents or children on the back of a damn bike. Meanwhile, North Avenue going westbound away from 83, traffic is backed up because of Ryan Dorsey. See, we need to get rid of bums like that because they don't represent us.
That's wasted money, bro. With all that's going on with our elders and our kids. And
one lane of traffic on North Avenue. Stupid.
It don't even make no sense. I'm coming over the 28th Street Bridge, and I'm not understanding. How do you take 3 lanes and it ends up being 1? How do you do that? This is not Mayberry. You are
because of Ryan Dorsey, who ain't got no children. See, if he had children that he had to take to school, he would see it differently. And that's what happened a lot of time. You let these out-of-towners come here who have no real sensitivity to the people, to the legacy people.
And they have
black, white, purple, whatever.
They have no idea, Donnie. They have
so Jacqui, what can we expect at the Black Wall Street Expo?
We can expect to see 8 marching bands, some of the city's top marching bands, including Carver's drum line, Carver Vocational Tech High School's drum band from the city, Baltimore City Public Schools. We have a plethora of business owners that'll be open on 25th Street.
All right, Jazz, you go ahead. You did your job.
St. Paul and Howard. We have incoming business owners, local business owners from the DMV, that come set up tents and tables and shop. We have music, we have food vendors, we have the marching bands are going to come from Greenmount and 25th all the way down to Howard Street. They're also going to do a demonstration on the Geico lot at Anderson Auto. We have music up by Screwed Clothing Brand. We
And let's
have
be clear, we do have supportive white folks in Baltimore. We're not talking about the decent white people. One of my favorite people is John Pica.
okay.
Former senator. Cool as a fan. Because it's really not about color. But there are some people who consistently make it about color. And we're sick of them. And I will push them in the harbor to get in my face.
Well, one of some of my favorite supporters in the community.
What you laughing at, Terrence?
Definitely.
You gonna push somebody in the harbor, good brother?
You got my bail money, right?
Yo, you know.
Oh, that's right. That's right. These liberals got rid of bail. They got rid of bail. They put all the black bail bondsmen out of business. Black liberals who don't even understand their power. Go sit down, little boy. They put a whole industry out of business because we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but you
now a cat get locked up. You're gonna sit for 9 months over to jail if you got previous charges.
Yeah, but you want to know what, Donnie? The black ecosystem has been being attacked for years. If you know, they put out the Bells bombing. They put out the old brothers that used to go and take the trash out of our community and haul with the young brothers and teach them things at the dump. Now it's not city no more. Now it's privatized. You know, so many things in our community have been attacked, and no one says anything. Like I said, once again, you keep seeing beautiful black people leading us. Where they at?
Terrence, I remember you climbed in the dumpster. You remember climbing in the dumpster and getting these books?
Yeah, I remember going because
you climbed in the dumpster and grabbed these books. These books right here. You climbed in the dumpster because Baltimore City was going to throw these books away.
You know.
You don't remember that, do you? You put them in your window to give them away. And I took 2 of them just for GP.
I remember, Donnie. She told me, this is a teacher, this is an educator. Jacqui, you're an educator, right?
I am.
If you had a school that they created 2 schools in one, right over there by Montgomery, and it didn't have a library, what is that really?
A jail.
How is a school without
a jail? There you go, Donnie. Go ahead. She's gonna try to clean it up. It's a jail. So no. I think, Donnie, I raised maybe 2,000, 3,000 books. I had friends from all over the country sending me books, and they told me about a school that was throwing books out. The teachers called me. Went up, talked to the principal. She said, real easy. No, you can't have these books. I rented a U-Haul and everything, Donnie. Rented a U-Haul. She said they're old. Shakespeare was old. Math was old. She said, you know what? If you want them, you can get them. You can get them out the dumpster.
See, back in the day, we would have sent the goon squad around to her and took her out back.
Well, that
had a little talk with her.
I've been in Baltimore City Public Schools where they have cases and cases and cases of brand new books in closets that have never been used. Now they're outdated.
It's criminal.
And as an educator, I used to go to those book rooms, and I used to go to those rooms, get the books, and share them with my students anyway, because they were a lot of materials. But now I don't have that opportunity to do that. But what I do, but I do have a little free library on 25th Street. Somebody attacked the little free library during COVID, stole the books out of the library, vandalized the library. I made a funny video, put it on social media, right? The next day, Dave Dartling called me from channel 13 News. And I said, I must not have had the right books in our little free library. Well, once it hit the news, actually people started donating books. To this day, we've given out over 1,600 books to our little free library. And we still have plenty more coming. And people are still donating books to our little free library.
It breaks my heart that to hear stories like this. It's not music. It's painful.
Well, the good thing is, and actually, we've given out way more books than that because we also sent books to a school in Africa, where the students, the young lady we sent them through, shipped them over, and she sent me pictures of the children receiving the books. And you would have thought it was a food drive. They were so excited to receive the free books, to receive the books, and they were brand new algebra books. Brand new
You know,
books.
last night, Jacqui, I was having a conversation. We have a Black Wall Street event tonight. I was having a conversation, and what I didn't get to say in that conversation is that the powers that be don't want us to connect with our brothers and sisters on the African continent. That is the missing link. That's the one thing that has not happened. We here in America, we should know the 53, 54 countries of Africa. We should know Libya, Rwanda, Nigeria, Niger, Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Ethiopia. We should know these countries, Botswana, Zimbabwe. We should know their history. We should know their language. We should know something about all of the 53, 54 countries in Africa. We should know, and they should know about us. But the problem is, before we even get to know each other, some racists, either from over there or over here, then already whispered in their ear. And so you meet a Nigerian and he already got a preconceived notion when he's never even met you.
Well, like I read in a really great book one time, you know, our history, our legacy is not slavery.
No, it's not.
I read that in a Black Wall Street book, you know. And by
you talking about my book?
Yes.
Our history started long. We were in America long before anybody.
Yeah.
In South America 14,000 years ago. But because we don't know our history, we let these idiots who don't know their own damn history try to tell us our history. That's why it's like the blind leading the blind. It's like the great-great-grandchildren going to tell the great-great-great-great-grandfather, grandmother what the dilly is, yo.
We can do better. We need to do better, but we can do better as a group and not individually. That's why I ask that all Black business owners pour into our community, pour into the Black Wall Street community, and let your light shine. Let everybody's light shine. Let all of our light shine. That's right. Let our light shine, because we can't do it individually. We have to do it as a team. We have to. That's where the strength is. It's no way. And just like all these parades, and you all know all these parades and marching festivals and running events that go up and down.
Martin Luther King. They got a Martin Luther King parade on the coldest day of the year and don't know nothing about Martin Luther King.
Well, just like they shut off the streets for Artscape and
you see what they did to Artscape? Oh my God. God, you thought Jesus the Christ was coming. They've been out of business for a whole couple of years. They just shut down. And again, they shut down North Avenue.
And this is what we're trying to bring attention to.
I'm sick of hippies. I'm sick of these hippies.
This is why we're trying to bring business and attention to our community.
I want to send the dirt bike boys straight through the middle of Artscape. How you like that?
Okay.
Now that would be something to watch.
Yeah.
May the dirt bike boys and their grandma, because now they got the grandmamas on 3-wheelers. May the dirt bike boys bless Artscape with a real parade.
Donnie, why you starting that, man? Why you starting that, man?
Because they disrespect us.
Yeah, but you want to know
they disrespect us like we don't live here. And we stick up.
Well, let's get back to Jacqui. And then here's the solution to all of what we've been talking about this morning. All right, the solution is CSAC, Social Enterprise and Entrepreneurial Social Alliance Collaboration. All right, we have a social enterprise here in Baltimore. I started it 3 years ago. All right, nationally recognized. All right, and that's where we started. All right, we've been rocking the meetings right now with Seniors in Action. Okay,
Man, hey, look here, look here, man. How long is this commercial?
About 30 more seconds, 2 more seconds. All right, next on the 28th, we have another meeting. All right, a little happy hour thing from 5 to 8. Come on and put yourself in the door and check it out. All right, and definitely look forward to seeing you there too, Jacqui. It'll be a great place for you to announce Black Wall Street and get those folks to come out and support your initiative on 25th Street.
Absolutely.
Really important.
Give those time and dates again.
Time and date is the 28th. All right, from 5 to 9, located Terra Cafe in the Jerk Garden and CSAC. It's a social enterprise. We're on Facebook, and basically what it is, it's a way for us to communicate about our community, about ourselves, and filter out all the mess. You know what I mean? We have to get to places that are vetted, meaning they're created just for us and just for the conversations that we need to have right now. It's no need to talk about this later during the election time. There's no need to talk about this after election. The action and the go time is right now.
See, let me tell you something. When they had AFRAM, you know what they did to AFRAM? First of all, and it was Catherine Pugh, AFRAM colors are just like this show, red, black, green.
Yes.
They are African liberation colors. First of all, they made the colors all soft. Now it's pink and mauve and fuchsia.
Yo, I'm glad you spoke on that.
That is not That is not AFRAM. And then they moved us out the park with the damn animals. But Artscape, they can die off for a couple of years and come back and disrupt traffic all this week as if North Avenue ain't tied up enough. They'd have gone all the way over to North and St. Paul, North and Calvert to disrupt traffic.
Yeah, I seen it, Donnie. I seen it.
For some damn Artscape hippies.
But you want to know what, Donnie? If you want to talk about the real difference in disparity between,
but they don't do that for black people in a majority black city. But they do it for the budget.
Donnie, look at the budget. We need to promote. Look at the budget, Donnie. If you want to see the real disparity, to hell with the streets they shut off. Look at the budget that's afforded to each event. That's what we need to be talking about. You know, we get lost in the smoke and the mirrors. We need to just get down to the root of the situation. How much money is being put out for Artscape? How much money was put out for us, for AFRAM? It's a big difference.
Huge.
It's a big difference.
Y'all going out the park with the monkeys and the zebras.
Okay.
I ain't going out no damn park. I'm used to going downtown to the inner harbor for AFRAM, for the city fair. Treat us like human beings.
And you want to know what, Donnie? You're 100% right.
You're damn right, I'm right.
Why not present our event downtown where those that are coming in, because remember, one of the most important part about Baltimore City is the tourism. So why are you not showing them Black Awesome? Why are you not putting us downtown where the tourists can see Black Awesome and really salute the Blacks of Baltimore City like they need to be?
They do it for the hippies.
Play games, and it's okay.
They have disrupted North Avenue all this week for the hippies.
They put beautiful, smart Black people in front, and they keep putting us in the back.
No, I'm gonna give you a mural of Elijah Cummings. Won't y'all Black people be happy with that?
Yo, bro. No, we need a gala. No, Donnie, we want a gala. We want a gala, and then we're gonna be happy.
And I'm gonna give you some watermelon and some fried chicken.
You got hot sauce?
No hot sauce.
See, that's how they write in the script.
I'm gonna give you some watered down hot sauce. I'm gonna give you some mambo sauce.
There's the budget. Now that's the whole budget. That's the whole budget right there. That damn mambo sauce. You done messed us up.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you Stevie Wonder, but the last day I'm gonna change it to Pee Wee Herman. Okay, Jacqui, plug your event because you see how they got way off track.
Yeah. And see, that's why I be getting mad, Donnie. That's just why I be getting mad, because the truth sounds so damn ridiculous and don't nobody say nothing. Our kids are watching, man.
Our kids call us cowards.
How our Black leadership is handling us.
Our elders are watching how our black leadership are handling us.
I'm calling Nick Mosby as soon as I get off this show. I want to know what you gonna do. They got all of North Avenue tied up for these damn hippies. Afram, they stuck us out the damn park. How much money you spent on Afram? How much money you spent
Ask
on
them about Terra Cafe, damn it, Donnie. Ask them all about Terra Cafe. Why do you suppress a black business just like that? Why? Over 2.5 years, bro. Okay? All right. You know, Donnie, I've been to zoning 4 times since I've been on that corner 26 years. You know, Donnie, on zoning, they said it should be 30 to 45 days. Every time I've gone, it's been over 1.5 years. Over a year. This time it's just totally ridiculous. All right? It's totally ridiculous.
You won't be going back to City Hall.
Illegal.
You won't be going back to City Hall. They don't fix this dilemma. You will not be going back.
He don't need to go back any damn way.
We got the power, people. The election is May 14th. You got the power.
And we can put the pressure on him right now. CSAC next Thursday.
Let them not support our stuff. What?
5 to 9 o'clock.
I ain't going to tell them what's coming.
Community vibe, community vibe, community vibe.
And this is in the Jerk Garden.
It's in the Jerk Garden. Okay? Because, Jacqui, guess what?
My baby.
You need more than a sign. They need to give you a damn check. Okay? All right? Stop taking these crumbs, people. Stand up for what you know you deserve.
You got black people in position. Black people with fiduciary responsibility.
We need people to come out with businesses to participate. We need people to come out with money to shop and to support these businesses. That's what we need. That's what we need next Saturday.
They got money. They got all of this money from COVID and all of this and that and AARP and blah, 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 ARPA money. Put that damn money in the black community. What's wrong with you fools?
That's what we need. We need people to come out and to
our babies are dying. Did you see Brooklyn?
Yes.
What did you think when you saw Brooklyn? Brooklyn, Baltimore. 28 people shot. But all I see on the news every day is this white girl in Harford County.
Yeah.
You telling me that she is more important than the 28 people who got shot and the 2 people that got killed here? But that's what the news, and that's why we got this station.
Right.
So unless they're going to shut down the internet, here we go. We're going to be here. We right here. We not going anywhere.
That's where we need to be, Donnie.
And big ups to TikTok. Big ups to TikTok. TikTok give people options. Because we know what the racists will do with their network. TikTok from China. You got to understand the dynamics.
Mm-hmm. This is fact.
And we need more options. So we need our black IT people to come up with a black TikTok. Straight out of Africa. So we get rid of these filters. Only black people get put in Facebook jail. It is ridiculous.
What we
These
need
are grown
to do,
people.
What we need to do, we have things in place already. The problem is 1, getting the word out, and 2, supporting. There are a lot of platforms.
We are so fascinated by the white man's ice still today.
Exactly. Just like Airbnb. There's a black Airbnb called Inclusive. Or there was. I don't even think they're in existence anymore.
The Airbnbs died because the game changed that fast.
Yeah.
But we make any industry. We got $1.5 trillion in annual disposable income. But you know what we do, Jacqui? We want to go to one of them island countries. I seen them girls. Black women go all the way halfway down there to South America just to show their butts. And a lot of them need to go to the damn gym.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, the problem is that we don't in the black community, unfortunately, customer service is not up to par. It's not where it should be or where it needs to be. and
Jacqui,
the
are we
quality of
celebrating
product.
false success? Are we spending too much time celebrating false success?
No, absolutely not. There's no such thing as spending too much time on it, because any
No,
success
spending
is
too
a
much
start.
money. I mean, like we spend money on stuff, and then at the end of the day, we don't own any land.
That's just it. That's the and that's the problem. See, in Tulsa, in the Black Wall Streets of the past, they've owned the land, they've owned the property. And we need to get people to understand that in order for us to be successful and continue with the generational wealth, we have to have ownership. We have to own the buildings, the brick and mortar. We have to own the land. See, a lot of times, unfortunately, people take things just materialistically. Personally, I'd rather spend $100 on a stock, or spend $100 on something, some kind of investment, or something of quality, than to spend $20 at a club, or a couple of $1,000 on some Gucci shoes or pocketbook or anything like that. A lot of times in the community, our priorities are distorted,
Oh
where they
yeah.
think that having a Mercedes or having a fancy car or fancy clothes and shoes is the way to go, and then don't own any property.
Watch this. Turn this into a Black Wall Street happy hour.
Ha! No comment.
Watch the script flip.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm.
We know the names of the Ravens players, but we don't know our kids' teachers.
Ooh. Ooh.
We got $1 billion getting ready to go into Raven Stadium and Orioles Park, but we got 11 schools with no heat, no air.
My goodness.
And the kids call us cowards, and we are. We have failed them. Not you, but
I'm not
we.
gonna say my mom says try not to use absolutes, because there are a lot of people that are out here that are pushing hard to make a difference, that are doing things to make a
Why
difference.
they keep lying on the test scores? They keep redacting them. They don't want the truth to come out.
Because what they're doing is dropping the ball. Period. And the
And
children
I've been
aren't
to other
interested.
countries like in the Middle East, and people that lie and people that steal, you know what they do?
Run their arms over.
They cut their hands off.
Yep.
You got a school CEO that raises a lot of questions. We just wonder. I'm saying, I ain't trying to, we just wonder what's going on. What's going on, boo-boo? They saying this, you saying that. What's the truth? Anyway, September 30th, thank you for saving lives. Thank you for making these kids. Tell them what you teach the kids at NM Connects, why we need to support. The proceeds go to NM Connects. What do you do at NM Connects?
We teach financial literacy. We have we're working with an organization called Pass It On. So in the first session, we have 12-week courses. And in the first session of our 12-week course, first period is IT. So the students are now going to be taught IT, and they're going to be able to be certified in 5 IT areas. Then the second part of our day is Black leadership. So that a curriculum has been made specifically for our youth in our program that is going to teach them their heritage, their relevance, and Black leadership. Then the third session of the day works on the Greater Youth Initiative and impact and then community and self-value and worth. We teach financial literacy. We pay for their driver's education. We pay for their CPR certification. We take them on trips, including an annual fishing trip to Boston for the weekend. We take them out to Black-owned restaurants and teach them about entrepreneurship. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. So we do a lot of things in the community to educate our children. Excuse me. We do a lot of things in our community to educate our youth. I am in my office right now in a Baltimore City Public School, and I see what children slip between the cracks. So I'm able to access these young people and say, hey, I have something for you outside of school on Saturday for several hours. Are you interested in coming? And they want to come and participate in our Greater Youth Initiative. Donnie, when we first came on, I don't know if you saw me doing like this, but it was a young person in our program outside of my window because I'm on ground level. And he was outside of my window because he's excited to be in the program. So we really make a difference. Now the program is to last for 12 weeks. It runs for 12 weeks in the spring and in the fall, but 18 to 21 year olds. The thing is that once they finish the 12-week session, they don't want to leave. So our program continues to grow and grow. And we have, and as you know, Danita, she's our major youth ambassador and what she does in the community. And I'm teaching her a lot of things. They even learn carpentry. Now Danita knows how to use a miter saw and cut on a 45-degree angle. She knows how to install carpet, change locks, and use a nail gun.
You know how to use those things too, right?
Absolutely. Who you think taught her? I build furniture. I do whatever I need to do to learn more and to be a better person. And I teach my young people the same thing. We're actually in the process of opening a store on 25th Street at 34 West 25th Street. It's called the Chill Spot. So if you have things, if you like snowballs like me all year, Italian ice, we will have Italian ice, snowballs, and we'll have some of these things already on hand at the Black Wall Street Expo. We'll have coffees, teas, specialty coffees, teas, hot chocolates, because it's getting chilly outside, and we will be open all year. We will also have working with local black-owned ice cream companies for non-dairy ice cream and dairy ice cream. I'm a non-dairy ice cream person. We will also have desserts and pastries that are fresh from our local black-owned businesses.
Jacqui, you look different.
That's because I cut my locks. I've had my locks for 25 years. And
Damn, is that what it is?
Yes. I recently cut my locks. Yes.
What's that all about?
Sometimes in life things gets a little uncomfortable. And when they get more uncomfortable than pleasant, I believe it's time to let them go. No matter how much I love my locks, the fact is that my locks nearly touched the ground and they became extremely uncomfortable for me. They needed their own pillow. They needed their own car seat. When I wore them up in a bun, it became very uncomfortable on my scalp. They just became very uncomfortable. Though my locks had beautiful energy, and people would come to me and say, can I touch your hair? I don't have a problem when people say, can I touch your hair? Because nothing they have in them is better than what I have in me. I know what I have in me. So if I can share the love in me with you and it makes you feel good to touch my hair, then go ahead and touch my hair. I don't have a problem with it at all.
Let it go. Let it go.
So one day I had the longest hair I will ever have. And then the next day I had the shortest hair I've had in my life.
Rapunzel.
But I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. I like it. I have a great barber. My barber is Andwele. So he takes good care of me.
Well, all righty. Let's put one more plug in for the Black Wall Street Expo.
Yes, it's going to be September the 30th. It's going to be a major event. Like I said, 8 marching bands coming from Greenmount all the way down to Howard Street. We're going to do a demonstration on Anderson Auto lot at the Geico Center, at the Geico lot. We're going to have food vendors, clothing vendors, We have business owners that are open and having sales on 25th Street. We have businesses coming from DMV, and we're just going to have music and hookahs and a lot of good things going on. And that is going to be a lot of the music and the party-ish kind of vibe is going to be in the unit block east between St. Paul and Charles.
Good deal.
We have games and contests and competitions and free giveaways. A lot of things going on.
Good deal.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Always my pleasure. Thank you for having me, Doni.
Good
I
morning.
appreciate you. Black community appreciates you.
Bless your heart.
Enjoy.